Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where we're here in Italy for a visit to MagicLand.
So this park opened back in 2011, so it's not that old really, and it is home to 5 roller coasters, which I can't wait to try.
Now I visited here back in 2016 and the park was actually known as Rainbow MagicLand, and that's how it actually opened back in 2011. And then they changed the name in 2019 just to MagicLand. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's any other changes inside the park. Of course, Charlotte's first visit here as well.
From what I can see from the outside, the theming looks really good, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what the theme is like on the rest of the park.
It's really nice actually, like you've got the big lake, looking forward to getting back on Shock, which is the large coaster that they've got here, the main standout attraction. They've also got a variety of flat rides, water rides, and so much more. In terms of how we got here today, as you mentioned in the travel vlog, we're staying next to the Rome Termini station. We got on a train this morning that was only €3 each. It was about a 40-minute ride down to the Valmontone station. When we arrived there, we got straight onto a bus, and that was €2 each that brought us directly here to the park, and that took less than 10 minutes. So nice and easy really.
Just bear in mind, if you are getting that bus, it was cash only, so make sure you've got a bit of cash available.
Yeah, and with the trains you can pay cash or card at the machines. Nice and easy. As you can see from down here on the entrance plaza, not that busy at all at the moment, maybe because of the high temperatures. It's going to be up to 38 degrees Celsius today, so a really hot day here in Italy. Yeah, I do love the entrance sign here. And hours today are 10:30 through until 10 p.m. So yeah, it seems like quite long hours. Whether we'll be here till 10 o'clock or not, I'm not too sure. But still, really excited to get back to this park. It's been 8 years. And we're now inside the park. They open the turnstiles at 10:15, which is good. And here's a look at the mascot, this big cat just here. He's quite nice. I wonder if we'll see him walking around the park. As soon as you come in, you've got the big entrance gates here. Some very good theming in this park from what I can remember. The water features on either side as well. It was also only €21 per person for a full day at this park, including all your rides.
That's not too bad at all, especially for a really long park day. Like, that's really good value.
Yeah, I think it's quite cheap, isn't it, for a park? Fantastic. Yeah, nice little entrance street. All the buildings down here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Islands of Adventure in a weird way, just like how this is set up with like the bridge going across the middle just there. I've actually got a few shows as well looking on the board. Yeah, beautiful day to be here. Yeah, it's gonna be like port of entry vibes when you come in down here with how this is set up. Very nicely themed. Some beautiful details here on this entrance street down on both sides, and you got this large tower just here with a snake wrapped round at the top there as well. Everything looks nice and fresh and colourful, especially with the extreme heat that they get here as well, and always being in the sunshine. Do a good job to keep all this looking nice and fresh. Yeah, a variety of different gift shops and restaurants down here, which are all very nicely themed. Hey, and here he is, the mascot himself, coming down just here. I like his MagicLand license plate. Oh, thought I was going to get run over then. Do you like how he's doing a bit of a dance routine over there as well? It's just a nice welcome, isn't it, when you come into the park, seeing the mascot and all the music pumping as well. And in a few minutes time, this barrier should be coming out, and then we'll be straight down there to Shock. So this is the signature roller coaster they've got here at this park. It's a Mara X car, and this is really good. It's actually launched, and this is a fantastic ride from what I remember. So yeah, it should be opening in the next few minutes. We've not seen a test ride yet, but I reckon that was already done way earlier this morning. Fingers crossed anyway. Looks like it's going to open at 10:30. And here we go, it's just gone 10:30. And we're down here in the queue now for Shock. I was expecting everyone to run then, because quite a crowd gathered, but it wasn't too bad. Here we go, looking forward to this, Charlotte.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Not really much theming in the queue line for this, but it is a great ride, so let's go. And we've got a dispatch down here on the front row of Shock. The good news is the park have allowed us to take you on with on-ride POVs today, so we can take you along for the full experience. Looking forward to this. From what I remember, it was pretty good. A little pre-launch section. And there's a rolling launch. We're going to be straight into this. Hold on tight. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Bit of air time. Woo! Hey, not even loop. Woo! Oh! Blimey! fast around that corner. Woo! It takes it with some speed. Into that inversion. Woo! Ah, nice speed. Oh, lovely. Oh, that was fantastic. What a great ride. And back here into the station. Woo! Oh, I enjoyed that. Well, we just enjoyed our ride on Shock. So as you can see, it starts with this little drop out of the station, and then it looks like originally this was going to be probably a dark ride scene. Maybe the budget didn't allow for it in 2011, so they ordered the ride from Mara, and of course, you know, they'd already put the order in for the layout, and yeah, didn't enclose this section because it certainly feels like this should be a show scene in here, especially with the brakes. And you come straight down, and out you go into the launch, all the way down and up into the rest of the layout. Fantastic. And the launch itself is really snappy. It's got a good kick to it, hasn't it?
I wasn't expecting the launch to be that snappy, but the launch on there was fantastic.
And then you're up into that airtime hill where you get a little bit of floater airtime, nothing too much, but still it's a nice way to start the ride. And you also realise at that point that it's actually still nice and smooth. I was a little bit worried with it being 8 years since I last went on it that it was going to have aged really badly, but I thought it was great.
I really enjoyed it. I thought the force on there was excellent. The only thing that does let it down is the lap bars are very bulky.
Yeah, they're not the most comfortable trains, but luckily because they're not shaking side to side too much, it's aged really well. It doesn't affect the ride too much, which is nice. It's not the longest of layouts, but the launch is awesome. Some great views from on there. You've got the huge non-inverting loop that you can see there behind us. And along with that as well, you've got that other inversion before you hit the brake run, which it takes at quite a nice speed. Yeah, really enjoyed getting on that coaster. It's Shock. And it's a beautiful location for this park, like all the mountains in the distance, and you got this big lake here in the middle with Shock there just behind it. So it really does look the part. I tell you what though, I can't believe it's open until 10 o'clock. It's not busy at all.
Really not busy. I'm not too sure why it's open until 10. Maybe they're expecting people to come later in the day, but at the moment, like, crowds are really low.
Yeah, should we go and do another coaster then?
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we've done the big thrill ride just over there. We're going to do a nice family coaster just over here now, and this is the Flying Dutchman, which is like a family mine train coaster. I tell you what though, all the trees and landscaping has grown really nice since last time I was here. Beautiful. And here's the entrance to the queue line, like the big faces that they've got on here, and the big ship, the Flying Dutchman itself here. Let's go and give this a ride. And we wait about 5 minutes, just one train in service on this Vekoma mine train. Again, this one hasn't really got loads of theming around it, but you got all the nice trees. Oh, look at the scenery there around this park. Lovely. Whee! Oh, we got a few rocks. They're loving it. Hey! We thought we'd sit a little bit further back on this one so we can actually see. Look at the Zero car. Whee! Wow. Whee! And to the second lift hill. It's a lot more blocked in this is than last time I was here. It does look better. Lift number 2. Oh. Yeah, you got a drop tower just over there on the right hand side. From what I remember, the views from that are really good. Fountain show going on.
Fountains are great.
Shock just behind. Yeah, it's nice. I like a park with a lake in the middle. Lagoon. Part 2. And that building's got an indoor spinning coaster. Whee! It's not aged the best, this one, it's a bit rattling. It sounds like a bird on the back going. Oh, yeah, that bird's screaming in the back, it sounded like a bird, didn't it? Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, it was funny that was, with them making the noises on the back. I tell you what though, you can't go wrong with a nice family mine train. Pretty good that.
One thing I did like about that coaster is the length. Having the 2 lift hills really made it because you got the height again, but it was very rough.
Yeah, it was a bit shaky, wasn't it?
It was just shaking from side to side constantly, but it was good fun.
Yeah, it was. Like, not loads of theming around some rocks, but at least you have got some trees around there now as well, so you can't really see a lot of the layout. Just adds a bit more to the surprise element. But yeah, it was all right, that was. And then we'll go for a ride on this spinning coaster, which is just next door now. Got a splash battle just over here on the right hand side. I think that might be new, because I don't think that was here last time I was at this park. Oh, look at them misters. Oh yes. Gonna have a walk through them beauties. Beautiful building for the spinning coaster. Ah, lovely. These are certainly needed today. Oh yes, that's what we like. So yeah, this is a Mara spinning coaster that again opened with the park in 2011, and from the outside, like, it looks awesome. This, you got like it coming out of the building, looks like a really heavily themed experience. But from what I can remember, the inside of this didn't really have much to look at. Now, somebody did say they've done some upgrades with some more lighting and things, so I'm interested to see, because you look at it from the outside and you think this looks epic.
Well, I'm expecting this to be really well themed inside. I hope it's not just blank inside.
It was last time, but we'll give it a go. It looks quite busy, this one. The queuing outside. We just wanted to grab a little bit of food before going in the queue, but actually we've just walked all the way from the entrance to the park and there's still no food actually open yet.
Open at all, like, even like the ice cream stores, there's nothing open.
Yeah, like it's nearly 12 o'clock as well, so yeah, I'm surprised that there's not any food open, because we would have grabbed a snack. Yeah, let's go and join the queue for this, give it a ride. What a building. Luckily, the majority of the queue is in the shade, so we should be all right for this. It's one of them parts where you just got to kind of guess the queue times, because they don't advertise them out the front. Operations so far have been quite slow, but still, luckily, the park itself isn't too busy. 15-minute wait, and we are off. Wow, look at this. Whee, little outdoor scene. And back in we go. We've got some lighting and audio in here. I don't know how much you can see. Better than last time at least. Woo! It's very smooth. Whoa. On the next lift hill there. It's got so much potential, this thing. Luckily it's better than last time. Round 2. Hey.
So I go for lift just to go back in?
That's it. There you go. I thought I'd gotta get you all there with the second lift hill. You all thought there was more coming on Cagalistro, but we were just coming back into the station.
Even I thought there was more coming. I was like, that's it, we've got another layout. No, straight into the station.
To be fair though, it does do quite a lot, considering the lift at the start is very small, isn't it?
I really enjoyed that. That was so smooth. Smoothest one of those I've ever done.
Yeah, we had a little bit of spinning, not too much. I think it's got a lot of potential, like with the theming in there. They could add some props around, have some more lighting, but still, it was an improvement from last time where there was hardly anything to see in there. But still, yeah, we only waited 15 minutes for it as well. Fantastic. I suspect that's another one like Shock, where they probably ran out of money when it came to doing the interior theming. I mean, from the outside here, it looks fantastic. I do like how you got this little section. But I tell you what though, it shows, doesn't it? They still got quite a lot of layouts out of not at all lift at all. So look at it here. That's only what, maybe 25, 30 foot above the ground? Yeah, I still enjoy getting back on it. Well, you know it's quiet at a theme park when it's lunchtime, peak period for eating. and you're the only one in the main restaurant just here.
Now we know all of you say, why don't you try local cuisine? Well, I am. I'm eating lasagna in Italy.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And I've gone for some nice local cuisine as well, Charlotte, that I love. Gone for a nice plate of fries just over here.
Brilliant.
And also this cake as well. How much was yours, Charlotte?
So it was €9 for the lasagna. This looks lovely.
Yeah, it's not too bad. This was 12 for the chips and also for the cake just there. So we'll tuck into this and then we'll keep on riding. Nice theme in here though. I like the dragons just there. They're actually coming out from the ceiling with the lights in as well. That was a nice lunch just inside the big restaurant here. Yeah, it's themed like a big castle from the outside and it was nice with the decoration inside as well. Drop towel just over there, we'll give that a go in a bit. How was your food?
It was nice, but there wasn't a lot of meat in my lasagna. It was mainly just lasagna sheets without any meat in it.
Oh,
it was nice though.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it still. Gonna head round this way. There's a couple of big water rides just around the corner here. I'm ready for a water ride, especially with it being nice and hot today. Tell you what, Charlotte, can you hear a lot of wildlife coming from these trees?
I can hear a lot, loads of strange noises coming from the trees.
Right then, time for a water ride. It's 38 degrees Celsius and we're going on Le Rapide just over here, which is the rapids. So yeah, let's go and check this out and we'll take you all along. And here's the entrance, and again, some nice theming around. Look at the building just there. Some of it's not in the best condition, but again, I reckon that's probably due to the temperatures that they do get here. But yeah, I reckon this is going to be walk on. Crazy for a water ride. Especially, yeah, like I thought, oh, we might queue for these water rides, but now look at this. Then we're straight on. This is straight on. Here we go. Whoa! Oh my God! I wasn't expecting that.
Right. I don't like this.
This is straight in. There could be surprises around any corner. Is that going to go off or not? Oh my God! You can't blame me for this one. It's been 8 years. Oh, look at this!
I want to come on if I...
Oh, look at this!
This is some kind of sick joke. I'm not impressed.
It's been a while since we got shot on one of these big wet rides.
Do not like this.
We let it walk and come. Oh! Is that going to turn off or not? Look at this! Oh my God, Charlotte!
Right, I'm done for the day. Right, my clothes are done.
Literally.
No!
I've never seen anything like it. Oh,
Oh my God!
we've literally been battered with effects. I feel like they maybe ramped up the effects because of the heat. Look at Charlotte. Look at her.
What is going on?
Oh, it's
Why
like...
don't they show you this point? Come on.
Maybe that's why no one's riding it, because people don't want to be mega soaked.
Oh my God, I am soaked to the bone.
Look at you. It's more my bag. Like, literally the other camera is in here. Like, I didn't prepare anything.
No wonder why people are taking leaving the thing on my phones and stuff's in here.
I normally prepare it more. Like,
Literally, my inside of my bag's soaked.
I don't remember it being that wet last time. I'm gonna
This
have
has
to.
got to be effects for the summer.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the vlog back from last
I
time to
hope this
see.
is done. I hope this is the end.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, that's it. Whey! I was expecting one more blast. You never know though. Could be like a super soaker on the lift or something. 2-minute ride, wow. That was a turnout.
That was an absolute joke. What a joke of a ride.
I thought it was great fun. It's cooled me off nice, that. The only thing is my shoes might be a bit smelly now. Well, quite a surprising ride there on Les Rapides. Oh!
Shoes are done for, they're absolutely soaked. That was madness, that was. If I had seen them effect before I came on, I wouldn't have gone on. Look at my back.
Oh, look at it, literally.
Absolutely soaked.
Now, Charlotte normally over-exaggerates with these water rides. Well, there you go. I will give it to you. Like, look at this. Oh, my God.
Look at my feet marks
yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, you are quite wet there, Charlotte.
Crocs, them shoes are ruined. They're absolutely soaked.
I don't think they're ruined.
Oh, gosh, them effects were massive on there.
There's another water ride next door if you want to do that.
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine.
Oh, I'll take the viewers on that one.
Was scary, that was. Like, for me, with effects like that, that's like my worst nightmare.
Yeah, that's the thing. Charlotte doesn't just put it on. I mean, maybe she over-exaggerates a bit sometimes, but
I did well on there, to be honest. Like, I was terrified.
It's water in your face that you don't like, do you?
I don't like water going over my head because I have that simulation that I'm going to drown. I just don't like it, so I did well on there.
No, you did do well, but it was a funny ride, that one. It was more the fact that I didn't know like it was going to be like that either, you know.
Did you know, though?
I didn't. No, 8 years, a long time.
Maybe it's like a summer special that they put loads of effects. I need to do some research.
Well, I'm going to have to watch my vlog back from last time now and see.
If it was like that.
Yeah, and if it was like that, then maybe I do remember. I don't know. Oh, that was brilliant. I did enjoy that. And yeah, it looks like it's just going to be me going on Yucatan just here. Sure I can't tempt you in?
I will not be going on this. This is one of those where the water just goes all over. I'm going to try and dry my shoes out in the toilet.
Oh, yeah, maybe just leave your shoes on the side for a little bit. They'll dry out.
They're so wet. Look at the inside of the ruins.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh, it was funny, that was. It was quite a well-themed rapids, though. And the theming on this is pretty cool as well. Yucatan. I'll take you all on. Let's go. And it's another ride. That's a complete walk-on. Can't believe it, especially with it being such a hot day. Thought we may at least queue for the water ride. So yeah, I'm glad that we're straight on. And take you all along for the ride on here. Some nice theming to start the journey here with all the trees around. When it really opens up around here, you'll see just how impressive the scenery is around this. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I think this is the same layout as the one at Energylandia. Said that's got no theming at all in Poland. Whereas this one here is beautifully decorated. Couple of drops on here. It's nice when it's themed, it hides all the structure, you know, just makes it look a lot more attractive, doesn't it? Got like the little bridge just over there. What a location. They've also got a flying island, like an observation tower, so we'll have to do that. You get to see the views, and of course on the drop tower as well. You get to see the nice scenery that surrounds this park here in Italy. Here we go. Shame the scenery just kind of stops there, but still, at least it's got quite a lot of theming around. Manufactured by Intamin. Hey, I like this. Here we go. What a view. Woo! Ah! Lovely. Not too bad there. Imagine if that was like an observation point and you go over that bridge. Have to make the walls a bit higher though to do that. Oh, we're getting sprayed. Oh, he's an animatronic. Oh, that's freezing. Round to the bigger lift hill now. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Here we go, top of the lift hill. Can't remember if there's a bit of a show scene in here. I think there could be. Here we go. Woo! Oh, lovely. Got some good airtime then. I mean, it's got no restraint at all, no seat belts, no lap bar. That's flying then. That was great. I got where on the rapids. Charlotte would have been all right. Oh, nice ride there on Yucatan. You missed out there, Charlotte.
I don't think I did miss out. I was too busy drying my shoes in the toilet.
Oh, how have you got on with them? Are they all right?
To be honest, they're not too bad. I had them under the hand dryer. It was okay.
Well, that was great. I can't believe it walked straight on as well, especially on such a hot day. It's nice with all the theming. It looks the part. And also that show scene inside as well. You've got like a big animatronic in there before it drops down. Some of the bricks like start to fall towards you. It's a nice ride, that is. Just a standard layout from Intamin, but it really does look the part, and having the two different drops on there as well makes it quite a long ride. Hey, everyone coming in just down there. Now, I mentioned just how it would be nice if that was an observation point, that bridge. Wow, it actually looks like it used to be, because come over here, look at this. There we go. So
It's blocked off.
Blocked off here, and obviously they would lead up and across that bridge. So yeah, I was literally saying just, oh, it'd be nice if that was a viewing point. Obviously that's, yeah, all blocked off, so maybe at some point it used to be. I can't remember from last time. It's always the thing when it's been a long time since you've been somewhere and you've only been once, you don't remember certain things, like them water effects on the rapids. But yeah, that obviously used to be a viewing point up there. It'd be nice if they could open that again, maybe make the fence a bit higher. Obviously they've had to put this fence in higher here as well, haven't they? Obviously this is like very temporary. Like this was obviously the fence before, and then they've had to make it a bit higher. But still, it's a good ride that was, and nicely themed. From what I remember, I think there's a dart ride in this building, so we'll go and have a look. Look at the facade on this. It's Huntic 5D, and from what I remember, this was pretty good last time. So excited to get back inside. I've noticed in a few places they've had to put like additional fencing in that you can tell wasn't here when the park opened, probably because people have been climbing on things. It's like these, I don't remember this fence being around here. The shock sign as well has also got a big fence around it. So it's just little things that you can tell have been added, but still, let's go and give this a go. Probably going to be very quiet. I mean, I can't see many people heading inside. But yeah, some great scenery at this park. It's very underrated actually, like for the scenery. I think because it hasn't really got that big standout coaster, a lot of people don't travel out here, but no, it's definitely worth coming to see. Worth pointing out though, the staff haven't been the best here. We'll talk more about that though at the end. But when you come from being so bright outside, you come in here and you can't see anything. Then we're straight on. And here's a look in the loading area and at the ride system just there. Let's go. Huntic 5D. We've got our glasses on just here as well. So it's also an interactive ride. Oh, what's he doing there? Oh, there's someone in the... What's happening? Is that a techie? That's literally a techie that's just jumped in front of the ride. Oh, blimey. What?
Correte alla sorgente di lava e distruggete Efret King. Distruggete le trappole dei guardiani e gli amuleti nemici. Sparazzatevi degli insetti di Basila e cercate di distruggere il titano alveare. Mirate agli occhi.
That's it, end of the ride. Alright, footage there from Huntic 5D. Again, straight on there as well. I'm loving the fact we're not having to wait for things today. I just want to say straight away though, I was really surprised to see a technician actually in the ride area whilst it was operating there.
Like, I'm not too sure why the ride was running when there was a techie in the area, because that is so dangerous.
Yeah, it is. I was quite surprised about that. But still, the ride itself is pretty good, isn't it?
No, it's so long. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of the times where I did take my glasses off because I just wanted to admire the theming that was in there.
I think that's the thing for me, like, especially when you've got a lot of props. You don't want to be wearing 3D glasses. Obviously, you need that for the screens, but still, like, the big animatronic and stuff in there are amazing, and like, you want to make sure you're seeing them. So it's one of them. I find myself lifting my glasses up and down. Not these glasses, my 3D glasses when I'm on something like that. But it's a good ride. It's certainly one of the most underrated dark rides in Europe, I think, because it's long. There's a lot to look at. Some great music as well. It's a good overall experience ride, that is. And it's the size of some of the scenes in there and the props. What I also liked with the ride system as well, how it bounced up and down a little bit. It could turn into some of the scenes. And towards the end, there was like this battle scene going on when the monster had escaped. And we kind of spun round. There was a screen behind us. Then we turned again. It felt very like 360, like there was stuff going on all around us. But yeah, I enjoyed getting on it. Yeah, nice ride that was. Gonna continue on around this way. You got a theatre just over there. It looks like there's nothing going on though, unless there is a sign out the front. Oh, maybe there is shows at some point. We can tell you now though, we're not going to be here until 10 o'clock. What time are we on now? It's literally 20 past 1. We've done a lot of rides already. I mean, we've still got quite a bit to see, including the other side of the park. But yeah, we're definitely not going to be here till that time. I feel like for me, obviously this park today isn't making any money. I mean, there's hardly anybody here. I'd be surprised, you know, if it's even breaking even, to be honest. They should just reduce the opening hours. It doesn't need to be open through until that time. We Will Rock You musical, that's on at 3 o'clock. Just over there, live musical in that theatre. And this brings us back round towards the spinning coaster, which is in that beautiful building. And I think we'll go on the drop tower just here now, because as we mentioned, the location of the park is great. So I think we'll go on there now and get some good views. And here we go, the entrance to Mystica just here, the tallest ride at the park. Let's go on this and we'll get some good views up on this ride as well. In terms of on-ride filming at this park, normally it's not permitted, but the park did sign off our GoPro at guest services today. So I think if you are visiting, you're using secure equipment, you can go and get it signed off. You do need to fill out a form that is all in Italian. Of course, we are in Italy after all, but the member of staff was quite helpful in there getting the GoPro signed off. She's the best member of staff actually that we've seen, just in the main information booth on the outside of the park. So yeah, it's great that we've been able to take you along with some on-ride POVs. Always love it when we can film on-ride. And of course, anywhere that allows it, we'll always film on-ride for you all. And there's a look at the drop tower. You get quite a hole actually at the top, allowing you to take in the views on this beautiful day. Blimey, it is a hole, isn't it? Look at that. There it goes. Oh, not much force on there. Are you going to come on, Charlotte?
Yeah, I will do. I was watching it and I said to Sean, I was like, I don't like these ones that pull you down, but that doesn't look much.
No, I remember from last time, but yeah, a bit weird though, just a weird up and down thing there at the top. And we're off, climbing up here on the drop tower. We did just hold up the dispatch then by about 5 minutes, because we came down, of course, with our wristband to film, which is just here. And the member of staff didn't know anything about it. It's the third ride we've been to now where they knew nothing about the wristband, so it could do with communicating better. But still, at least we've been able to get permission to film on ride and take you all along. But yeah, just could do with maybe saying filming on the wristband just so all the staff know about it, or just making sure all the staff are trained correctly and know about it. Tell you what though, worth it for this view. Wow, look at this. Splash Battle down there, Shock over in the distance, and we've got that whole side of the park. Let's have a stroll around and see. Yeah, there's a log flume just over there. You've got the other junior coaster down there as well. 2 more coasters to ride. And that's actually a big shopping outlet. Look at the archway, I don't know if you can see it in the middle. It looks like Universal Studios. You see it, Charlotte? Literally right in the middle there. There's the parking lot off to the right, all solar panels on there as well. It's got a lot of potential, this park. It's just not got the friendliest of vibes, you know. That's it. You think, oh, we're going to drop now? But we're not. A little bit of teasing. This is where we just go straight into it this time. Yeah, in that shopping village looks quite well themed over there, doesn't it? There's that flying island over there, so we'll give that a go as well. Some nice views. Not as tall as this though. Anytime you're ready. Here we go. Whoa! Woo! Oh, got a bit of kick to it actually, that. 3-minute ride. How's the drop tower for you there, Charlotte?
That was quite scary, that was. It didn't look much off-ride, but on ride it had a bit of force, but it was scary because normally I just like to get it done with, but it was all that teasing.
For me though, I do like seeing the views and it was great.
It was great up there, you can see for miles.
Well, yeah, it did have a bit of kick to it, that.
Yeah,
It's nice. I'm just glad we got the on-ride filming sorted out there in the end. Here's a little look at the Haunted Hotel. This is an upcharge attraction. Scare maze that they've got just here. It's €6.90 per person to go through there. Quite a nicely themed facade. And you've also got the dungeons just over there as well. That's another upcharge scare attraction. Funny how they got two next to each other. This one doesn't look open though. Also says €6.90 just out the side. Oh, there we go. Here's the sign then. So yeah, they rotate them round. She's quite, yeah, I don't know, it says it's open. Oh, I don't know, maybe it is, there's just no key for that one. Maybe that one's not very good. And we're right down here now at the back of the park. This gives you a bit of an idea on the size of it, because Shock is near the front entrance. And it kind of loops round the lake just here. So we've got everything to see over on the left hand side, including a couple more coasters as well. There's that drop tower again. It's a nice colour, isn't it? It's actually a rainbow, because of Rainbow MagicLand, the old name for the park. Just had a nice ice cream, haven't we?
Oh, that was lovely. I had a Magnum, it was delicious.
I had a Super Twister.
They're huge, they are. I don't usually see them that often.
Yeah, very nice Super Twisters.
I'm not a big fan of a Twister, to be honest.
Oh, controversial, Charlotte.
I did the XL Cornetto, but it wasn't in stock, so
Oh.
I had a Magnum.
Well, no, I did enjoy that. Lovely. It was like €2.90 for an ice cream. It's not too bad. You got the Cosmo Academy just down here, which is basically a 4D cinema with a few different films. There's not one on at the moment, but there is later. So we'll probably walk back round and see that a little bit later on as we continue on with our afternoon here at MagicLand in Italy. Through the trees we go and into Tonga just here now. Got some flamingos just over there. Not real ones, just statues. It's like a bit of a jungle themed area around here. Quite nice, doing a little dance over there. I was expecting to go that way then, but it's blocked off there.
Wow.
It's quite a nice water feature. And here we go, here's another coaster for us to ride. 5 total here at the park. So we've got this one, and then there's a family coaster just around the corner. Yeah, we'll give this a go, why not? Caterpillar. And we're off, straight on. Cred to cred. I mean, this was here last time, but I feel like it's been relocated. Now, I was looking on the roller coaster database, it said it's had a bit of a rename as well, so I reckon this has moved from what I remember. I'm sure it was further down close to the lake last time. And they've created this kind of jungle area. They have also got a small water park here now. I think that's one of the entrances to it. You can access it from outside the park, but that looks like it's a way in from the park as well, just over there with the big surfboard. And the cat's wearing sunglasses. Whee. At least everything's open for us today though, which is good. You never know when you come in some of these lesser known parks, you know, everything's available that we want it to. Whee. Got a nice balance of rides here though. Very much a family park. I'd say it's more a family park than thrill seekers. But they do offer something for everyone here, which is nice. And obviously if you are coming to Rome, well worth coming down here. And also where we're heading tomorrow, Cine Titta World. And then we'll be going to the Zoom Arena as well. So you've got 3 parks all around the outskirts of Rome. So if you are coming out here, it's nice because obviously you can do some sightseeing, and we'll be doing a full day sightseeing over on the Sandbrook Adventures. So make sure you come and join us for that. There's the cat with sunglasses on, look.
He's got a hula skirt on.
He has. Why not? I like his rainbow tail as well. Very much a lot of meandering around on these for one drop. But still, it's for the little ones. Whee! Oh, blimey, that was sharp brakes. On ride POV there from Explorer Bruco. 2-lap special as well. So yeah, Magic Splash is the name of the water park just here. And there's your prices. I reckon that's like a upcharge price if you want to come in from the park, and then after 2, €5. That's not too bad at all. I don't know what they've got ride-wise. Let's have a little look. I don't think we'll be doing the water park today. We haven't brought stuff for it, but still, oh, it's very small. Maybe it's one that they're going to expand in the future. See, that looks like a big wave pool just down there. You got the slide towers for families and a few smaller slides. Yeah, it's very much a family water park. I don't think there's like any big thrill slides, but maybe it's one that's going to expand in the future, maybe there. Enjoying your day?
Yeah, really nice day. Nice and warm, which is what we like.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel too humid, does it?
I think because we went to Hong Kong and you had the humidity, now, like we're in 38 degrees, but I'm not boiling hot,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you haven't got the humidity.
Yeah, that's the thing, it's just an alright temperature. There we go, here's the cat. We need to find his name actually. This is where he's not even a cat. We think he's a cat.
Looks like a cat.
Yeah, but no, I reckon all this was done when the water park opened. Doesn't look that old, this part of the park. There's a small spinning safari ride just over there as well. All the planting around here. I don't remember this area at all, so I reckon this is new. This is the last time I came here. And that's the driving school off to the left-hand side by the looks of it. Quite a nice building. It reminds me quite a lot of Angkor, the splash battle at Portaventura. And you got the camp bar just over here as well.
We've got more local cuisine here. You can get pasta, fries and a drink for $9.90.
Should be $14.90 as well.
That's fantastic.
Over here at the camp bar. Oh yeah, got a little spinning cups ride just in here. Oh, this looks quite nicely themed. It's all flowers. This park is so quiet. We've got Ping Il Ragno just over here. I'm not too sure what it is, but there's a big spider. That's quite quirky. That's yeah, we're going to give this a go. Is it a rocking tug? Oh, I think it is. If you don't like spiders, look away now. Because we're sat under this big tarantula just there. Oh, we got to go on. I couldn't tell what it was from over there. I didn't realise it was a rocking tug. When I say rocking tug, we're not in a tug. We're on a, oh, carried by a spider.
We're in a tarantula.
Tarantula tug, that's what we'll call it. Look at that. Hey, what was that?
I think it was the lap bar.
Oh, was it? Yeah, the lap bar at the back. Can't believe this place open until 10. Blimey, we'll be done by 4 o'clock. I doubt it, unless people come out once the sun's going in a bit, but I don't know.
Maybe it's too hot.
Possibly, it was like this last time I was here though. And they've had a rename as well. I just think it's one of them parks that says never really took off really.
I saw the cobwebs down there.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of the theming. They're just real cobwebs. That was nice, that was, and there's quite a few little rides in this area for families. It's got the Jungle Express just there. That's just a small little train ride that takes you around the trees over there. Very well landscaped in this part of the park. Just noticed they've got one of them towers around there where you pull yourself up and then it slowly drops back down. And there's a big play area there too. Oh, look at that wheel, that's weird, isn't it?
Very weird.
Yeah, how interesting is that? You sit like a big ball. Small little splash pad. Just over there too.
Oh no, I love
Log flume. Oh yes, this looks good. We've got a volcano in the middle there as well. And I think it's another one that's a walk-on. Good thing is, they've got quite a few water rides here. I mean, they've got 4, haven't they, when you think about it, with the splash battle as well on the lake. Nicely themed there in the middle. I like how the trough's all painted up as well. Let's go and give this a go. Coming on, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'll give this a go.
Why not? It's called Newer Lure. There we go. I think I said that right. Newer Lure? I don't know.
We're trying our best.
We always do. No messing about, we're straight on. There was no queue at all. We've had to ride with these. They were on with the staff just it's not part staff. Ooh, misty. Oh, smell pods. Sorry if I squashed you, Charlotte. Hold my back. Oh, we got some elephants down there. Here we go. Oh, nothing. I didn't even get a light sprinkle there. Did you? Yeah. Quite nice. On the log flume up the big lift hill now. Oh, I got wet then from a bit of backsplash. Pretty big drop this actually. Didn't realise from down there. Oh, no. It's not very steep though. There's Universal. Look at that arch drive. Pendulum right there. And we've got the Vekoma family coaster. Ready, Charlotte? Woo! Oh! Oh, we didn't get a lot of it felt really controlled coming down that drop, like it was braking when it was coming down. That's pretty good. Nice bits of theming. I like how they made a bit of effort with the volcano. No, I'm liking the music around this area. It's a little bit funky, isn't it? All right from the log flume there at the back.
Yeah, I didn't get off too bad. I thought we was going to get soaked because we had a full boat, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we didn't really get much at all on there, but still it was quite a nice themed ride. And yeah, you've got that Ferris wheel just over here. It's a funny looking one though, that, isn't it? You just sit in a big ball. And then you've also got the little balloon ride next door here as well. So yeah, all this area looks completely different to when last time I was at this park. Let's keep on riding this afternoon. Oh no, you've got to beware just over here because Kong is on the loose here in Italy. Oh, there he is. What a prop. And we're out of the jungle themed area now. You've got this lovely double deck carousel. There's that flume ride again. And then we've got Mason Houdini just here. Da 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 da, Houdini. There we go, bit of Dua Lipa. Oh, she was great at Glastonbury, I enjoyed watching that. But here we go, let's give this a go. Can you guess what this is from the shape of the building, Charlotte?
It's got to be a madhouse.
It's a madhouse, let's go.
Magia sarà facilissimo. Vi farò fare un giro nei sotterranei del mio laboratorio, dove sperimento i miei nuovi numeri, le mie illusioni e dove creo studi.
Down we go, in the lift. So this show building is actually built underground. Everyone's loving it. Yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo. Quite a lot of theming in the middle. It's a bit disco-y though. Hey, there it is. He loves it. I tell you what, this isn't moving much. Quite poorly maintained. But at least it's open, unlike Hex. Well, that's got to be the worst madhouse I've ever been on. I don't remember it being that bad last time. It's a shame, really.
I'm not too sure what was going on, but it was just hardly moving. It just wasn't getting the speed up in there.
You can tell it's just been not looked after that. Poorly maintained over the years. Not even that old either, is it? 2011. But it's quite quirky how it was built underground. Why they did that, I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, it must have been to hide the show building, and I'll show you this in front of us in just a second. But yeah, it's quite quirky going down in the lift. But even if it was moving a lot, the soundtrack's not the best on there either, is it?
No, it's not, and because the lighting's quite dark in there, it doesn't really give the effect that you're moving.
Yeah, it kind of ruins the illusion, but it's fascinating how it was dug underground. Look at this. So we went down in the lift in that building. The ride is directly underneath us here, and then we came up in another lift on this side. So it's fascinating why they didn't just build the show building right here in the middle. Probably wouldn't have been any taller than that turret there. I'm not too sure, but still they obviously just wanted the illusion that you were going in to this tiny building, and then it's hidden underneath. Literally the madhouse is directly underneath these two like vents just here on the top. Fascinating.
It was interesting, we got in the lift and I said to Sean, I was like, is this an actual lift? And it was, I was quite amazed.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was my park, I'd literally just built the show building here, but it gives you a bit of an idea on the size of one of them madhouses, doesn't it, actually, when you stand on top. Obviously the lifts are in the two sides, and yeah, this is the actual footprint of the ride just here. Yeah, quite fascinating though. Must have cost a fortune to build that. And we're just round the corner now to a mystery attraction called Gattobalino Time Machine. I don't remember this from last time, so yeah, we'll go and join the queue and see what this is like. It says Time Machine, so is it some sort of dark ride? I mean, it's in this big building. Queue's not too busy, so we'll yeah, go and find out what this is. Lots of trees here in the queue line. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I definitely don't remember this from last time. Oh, we're just hanging in there with the heat. I didn't even bother gelling my hair today because I thought, well, it's all just going to come out anyway with this heat. But like we said earlier on, it doesn't feel too humid, you know. The temperature's just all right. When you just come back from Hong Kong and some of them humid temperatures that we had, yeah, this isn't really too bad. We've done a bit of research on the website, and this is a VR attraction. I've got a feeling that the ride system used to be here before. It was like a dark ride system. But I feel like you went through dolls or something like that. I'm gonna have to watch my vlog back from 8 years ago. But yeah, I'm sure that the ride system was here before, and this has been rethemed. But yeah, it's VR. Probably won't be able to film on this one, but we'll see. I'll get a bit of footage of the actual system in place. Obviously, if you're wearing the VR headsets, not really gonna be much point in filming on here because you won't really see a lot. Well, that was our longest wait of the day at 30 minutes for the time machine, and I found out now that Gattobalino is the name of the mascot, that cat we've been seeing around the park.
We wanted to know what his name was. We did see him on the VR, but it was such poor quality in there.
Now, it was quite a long ride. I'd say it was about 6 or 7 minutes, but it felt like it was a bit of a waste of a suspended dark ride, really.
I completely agree. I'm not too sure why they've gone for that and why they couldn't have put some set pieces in, because it just felt like it was going on forever, basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the ride that was here before, and it had like dolls and things, and yeah, it's been replaced with VR. But yeah, it's a shame really, because it's a fully tracked ride system suspended. It could be doing a lot more than that. In terms of the VR, yeah, the quality wasn't the best. We had our headphones on for some audio as well, and basically we were flying in a hot air balloon and then going in a time machine to these different spots around the world. We went through China, Egypt, Rome, and a few other places. But yeah, it's one of them that if you come in here and it's busy, I'd probably skip that. You're not really missing much. Anyway, we've got one more coaster left to ride around here, and that is Dune. Is it called this time? Yeah, Dune. Yeah, this is a Vekoma family coaster, and once again it's a walk-on. Look at this, the train's literally just sat there waiting for us. And that's it, we're off. No lap bar check required. Literally, we're going. Bit of landscaping around here. And there's Wild Rodeos. Yeah, this is like a little Wild West area that they've got down here. Again, I think that's new since last time I was here, or at least they've made some changes down here. There's the flying island at the bottom, and then we're back round by Shock. I do like how it's a good circle around the lake. Oh, rattly. Oh, vibrating a bit, this one. Woo! Got the whole ride to ourselves. Blimey, yeah, that rattle, it doesn't feel too rattly, but blimey, that hasn't aged well. And that's the thing, in extreme heat, some of these coasters, they don't last very well, do they? You're a lap bar right there.
It's not gone down very much, has it?
No, it hasn't. Well, we didn't. Oh, it's a full station now. How's that happened? Literally, we're the only ones on the train. No, the station's full now. Surprised we didn't get a lap bar check on there. Saying that, when we went on Shock earlier on for a second ride, we didn't get it checked on there either, which is really surprising for such a major ride. Got the Wild West Ranch just over here, little play area, the music hall, the shooting gallery, and also Dr. Death Undertaker over there. I do like a good Wild West theme. Obviously, when we get back from this trip, we've got the brand new coaster that's Wild West themed with Drayton Manor to enjoy, Gold Rush, so looking forward to that. So we've got a couple more rides left to check out. We've got the flying island down there at the bottom where we'll get some good views. And just here, Wild Rodeo. Yeah, going to take you all on this. I do quite like these, and yeah, this goes all the way over as well. Some good bits of theming. I do love a good cactus, you know. Look at that one just there, and some horses. Yeah, let's go and give this a go.
It's got 3 different settings.
Ah, that's interesting. Extreme, moderate, and X-Extreme. It's quite a good idea having 3 separate queues for the different levels of intensity. It does mean though that obviously, depending on which one you want to wait for, you can potentially have to wait an extra couple of cycles, you know. Luckily, the one I wanted to do was loading up next, and that's X-Extreme. So this is the most intense out of the 3, so we'll see what this is like. Good views of shock. I'll tell you what they could do with a repaint that. It doesn't look as red as last time I was here. Faded quite a lot in the sun. A lot of the theming looks in pretty good condition though. Yeah, it looks a bit rusty as well there. You can tell they've done a bit of welding on it. Hey. Well, it's been a good day. I've enjoyed it here. Charlotte's finding a drink somewhere. Hey. We had a nice ice cream earlier on there. I did enjoy that. You got to stay refreshed down there when it's this hot. Hey. They're nice buildings, aren't they? All themed at the side. I think he's loving it next to me. Woo! Gonna get quite a bit of hang time on them. Whee! What a view! As we come towards the end of our vlog from here, yeah, we're definitely not going to be here till 10. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. Woo! Yeah, we'll do the observation tower. Oh, hang time! Blimey! Have a rewrite on shot. Woo! Wow. Very smooth. There's Universal. Literally that archway at that shopping village looks like Universal. Woo! Wow. It's quite high, this one. Woo! Hey! And that's it, starting to slow down. Great ride there on Wild Rodeo. I do love a good flat ride, and that wasn't too intense, but it was very smooth, and you got some good hang time and some nice views on there as well. Talking of views, we're going to head down to our final major attraction to do now, and that's the Flying Island just down here. This place is a ghost town. Like, look at it, all these restaurants just closed up down here. Rhino just coming out of the building. Where's the other half of his body? I can understand that theming a bit more if it looked like it was crumbling at the side, but yeah, it's just like missing half a body. And then we're going to head down here now onto L'Isola Volante. And this ride system is very similar to Pagoda Efteling, just on a much smaller scale. But yeah, it's like this big arm, this boom that lifts up into the sky. Obviously the gondola on the other side is smaller on this one. The spaceship is coming into land. I repeat, the spaceship is coming into land. And here we go, lifting up on the Flying Island, this big boom arm. Always fascinated with these, Av. Oh, there's H&M again just over there. Look at all the mountains, it is beautiful. There's some great views over the park. It's in a lovely location, it's what really makes it. And it's nicely themed as well. Got some good attractions. I think what they really need here is another major coaster. However, that could be changing for next year because they are actually building a new coaster for 2025, but no details are known about it at the moment. Whether it's going to be a family coaster or thrill, I'd love to see another thrill coaster in this park. because Shock is fantastic, you know, and it'd be really nice to have another big ride. Maybe down there at the back. You can briefly see some of the water park just over there peeking through as well. Yeah, I reckon they've got quite a lot of room for expansion here. Lovely. Really nice all around the water. And there's a look over to that shopping complex next door. So yeah, it looks a bit like Western themed, doesn't it, in places? And there's the archway just there, Universal. Very nice. And there's a look out in the other direction. Main entrance street. And all your car parks just over there. Oh, it looks like there's quite a big fire over there, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, blimey. Look at all that. A lot of smoke coming up from over there in that forest. Wagamama, KFC and a Burger King. Lovely. And back down we come. That was nice, that was. Anyway, we're going to get another re-ride now on Shock, possibly have a couple of rides before we make our way to the exit and wrap up our vlog here from MagicLand. So we get a little bit more off-ride footage this time of Shock, so you can see it from a few different angles. To MagicLand with another ride on the absolutely awesome Shock, brilliant coaster, and it warms up a lot actually throughout the day as well. That was very intense, and it's certainly the highlight of the park. Did you enjoy getting on it again?
I think it's an excellent ride, that is. I think that's really, really good. Definitely, like Sean said, the highlight of the park by far. For a
Mara X car, like, it's a really good solid ride, that.
I expect it to be really rough, but it isn't at all. It's got some really good force to it as well.
Fantastic. It's not even 5 o'clock and we're done. I'm really surprised this park's open till 10, but we've seen and done everything that we wanted to, and obviously with us staying in Rome, beautiful city, means we can have a bit of a stroll around tonight and see the Colosseum as well, do some sightseeing tonight, which will be lovely. And we just thought we'd end our visit here with a look in the shop, showing you some of the merchandise. Yeah, some of the kids' hoodies and things that they do there. There's the main mascot. He is quite nice, you know, Charlotte. There we go, he's got his rainbow tail. Just over at the back there as well. Tonga, that's that area that we went through, the jungle area. Yeah, quite vibrant, isn't it? The logo and the cap's just there as well.
Wow, look at the giant one.
Oh, he's quite nice. How much are you going to set me back? €99.90, so well, €100.
Well, yeah, it's basically €100.
For a big one just there. And you can buy like all your swimwear in here as well, that's all branded to the water park. MagicLand adult t-shirts. And there's your shocking t-shirt. Shock just there, yeah, it's alright there. €9.90, oh, that's pretty decent to be fair. Yeah, quite cheap. Well, that does bring us to the end of our visits here to MagicLand in Italy. It's been nice getting back to this park. First time in 8 years, and first time for Charlotte as well.
We've got a good selection of rides at this park, and the theming is so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice theming in this park. It's one of them that it doesn't really get talked about that much in the industry. I think mainly because it doesn't have like that big standout ride that a lot of people would book flights and travel for, even though Shock is an excellent coaster, and it's worth coming to this park to ride it, isn't it?
Oh, Shock was brilliant. That really took me by surprise. I really enjoyed it.
I was a bit worried that it was going to be rough after it being so long since I've been here. Oh, that wasn't the case at all. It's nice and smooth, quite intense and snappy, and just overall an enjoyable ride. And we've had a few goes on there. Along with that, I enjoyed the water rides. The rapids was probably my favourite moment of today.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. I mean, I did dry out pretty quick, but oh my gosh, those water effects on there were crazy.
Oh, it took us by surprise. I love that. Along with that as well, it was good to get on the other couple of water rides, the dart rides that they've done here, especially Huntic. That's pretty good. and just a nice variety of flat rides here as well. Of course, 5 coasts in total, a new one coming next year, so I'll have to see what that's going to be like. But overall, I feel like there's a nice mix of a ride. It's a good family park, isn't it?
It is. They've got a nice selection of stuff. Sometimes it can be very coaster heavy, whereas they've got a nice selection of everything else.
Yeah, there have got some entertainment here, some shows as well, but we thought we want to prioritise doing some more sightseeing in Rome. We've seen and done everything we wanted to. We've had some re-rides on what we wanted to as well, and overall it's a nice park. There's one thing that's let it down, and sadly that is the staff and just kind of overall communication. We've had some quite rude customer service here today, haven't we?
It's been given a very unfriendly atmosphere, like being shouted at and stuff. It's just not been very nice.
Yeah, we got shouted at because we were English, and she like refused to like serve us. It was nice. A real shame with that one, but you know what, we've tried not to let that distract us from the day. We've had a good time here. Just a real shame that, you know, at the end of the day everyone's paid for a ticket to be here. Everybody should be treated fairly. We've had a few issues with the filming today as well. Obviously they did issue with the wristband, but we had like some lack of communication and stuff going on there. The staff could be trained a little bit better in that one, but still at least we did get some on-ride POVs for you all, and it's made quite a nice action-packed vlog here from MagicLand. Look forward to seeing what they do here in the future. I do get a bit concerned about the park's future though. I mean, it's empty, isn't it?
I can't believe the park's open until 10 o'clock because there's not many people left at all.
Straight away, if I was in charge, I'd cut back them hours. It doesn't need to be open until that time. I think 6, maybe 7 at a push would be a good closing time. But still, we've had a great day. It's been a hot one, but we've really enjoyed it, and luckily we had a soaking on the rapids. Up next, we're visiting Cinecittà World. Again, I did that 8 years ago. There's been a few changes, so I'm looking forward to seeing that and sharing it with you all next here on the channel. But that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there, keep on riding. Goodbye.